The road to the Republican presidential nomination officially kicks off with the Iowa caucuses. Here are 3 things to know before Republicans gather in Iowa. Donald Trump has been dominating the polls both nationally and in the early states, but Iowa is the first real test of that dominance. Trump's rivals have been trying to make this a real race, but if the former president runs away with the caucuses in Iowa, a state where he's historically struggled a little bit, it would signal that he probably has the nomination locked up. Iowa, with its mix of more conservative voters, historically not been the kind of bloc that Donald Trump has courted. That's changed though, especially since he left the White House, and right now, polls show among the most conservative voters, he's winning over Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley. We all know that Donald Trump comes with a lot of electoral baggage. If Donald Trump wins a significant victory, it signals that this is who Republican primary voters want on the ticket next November. Now, does it really matter who finishes in second place? Both Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley are vying to be the chief competitor to Donald Trump, and both need to build momentum ahead of the next 3 states in the process. That's how Ted Cruz and Rick Santorum and Mike Huckabee won there. If there is going to be a massive upset, that could be the blueprint for Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley. For DeSantis, he's built his whole campaign on a strong performance in Iowa, and a disappointing finish would be very damaging to his candidacy. For Haley, if she can overtake DeSantis for second place in Iowa, that would be some much needed momentum going into New Hampshire, where polls show her running stronger. We haven't talked a lot about Vivek Ramaswamy, but he's also banking on a big performance in Iowa. He's currently in 4th place in the polls, visiting every county in Iowa twice, but at the same time he's pulled back on a lot of television advertising from his mostly self-funded campaign. Why should we care about the Iowa caucus? The fact that this is only 1 state voting with about 100,000 participants, this is the official kickoff for whether Republican voters do want Donald Trump to be their nominee again when it comes down to actually casting their votes. It's not just about where you finish in the Iowa caucuses, it's about where you finish relative to expectations. Even if DeSantis or Haley or Vivek Ramaswamy can pull off a massive upset, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to be an earthquake that forever changes this race.